Am I just going to have to swim across that? I might do. Sometimes when I go downstairs and see a bunch of bullshit, I go back upstairs and wait 100 turns to see if it sorts itself out. Yeah, sometimes it will. Sometimes it actually will, yeah. That's one of the nice things about Qud is once an area is defined, it is actually being modeled. There we go. Level 8, 4 hit points and another mutation point. I do believe that gives me the 4 that I need. No, only the 3. Never mind then. Chainmail. Wow. Starting to get overburdened now, I imagine. We've got a little bit of space. I've got a lot more than I expected, actually. Ooh, neck ring. Ooh. Now, +1 ego on this one. A hideous beak counts over the brain cavity and shades the face in the frightening light of a dim and aching sun. Get. What am I currently wearing on my head? A hood. Yep. It gives me a bit of dodge, but I would much prefer the Nullworm skull. That should, I do believe, yep, gives me +3 on ego. Nice. So, Clairvoyance now got 7 tile radius. I'm doing 1d4 +1 damage each round with Sundermind. The next one will be 1d3 +2, which is huge. And Force Wall will last for 24 rounds next. Very nice indeed. One of the things that I dislike about auto explore is that they will sometimes just walk straight along a wall's edge whilst exploring, which has this habit of getting you grabbed by jilted lovers or rusted by kudzu. Neither of which is really great, if I'm honest. Right, I think this is the lowest level at this point, so it's at this point whether we want to start swimming. Yeah. Right, what have we got here then? Wet leather boots and wet two-handed steel longsword. I mean, I'll take it, I guess, but that was not as good as I'd hoped. Very much not as good as I'd hoped. Alright, time to follow the river. So we're going up north. Am I hungry? I am indeed hungry. So let's first make a meal. Ooh. Let's go with Star Apple Jam and Vine Wafer Sheath. So, we are using some Star Apple Jams and Vine Wafer Sheath, a dash of gold mint, and a nip of bygone salt. Bygone salt. We're getting fancy over here. Whatever you drink fresh water, there's a 25% chance you heal 15 to 20 HP. Okay. Very well. I would like to know what's immediately around me. Nothing terrifying. But I'd sort of like to sunder your mind in particular. Clear out that side first. Now clear out you. Okay. What do we got here? Gooey, salty blood iron dagger. Okay. I just picked up the Snapshot corpse again because I'm a dumb. Where is it? Like, I mean, I've no idea what gooey and salty and blood iron are adding to this. If anything, I doubt it's anything, but it's fine. I would like to equip this one instead of the bronze dagger. There we go. Yeah, turrets like chirp. Zandri Dust, thank you very much for the third month. Third month, second best month. Diolch yn fawr iawn indeed. Alright then, chat. What is the biggest loss you've made in this game? For like a high level character that died in a stupid way. What's the worst one you've ever experienced? Good. I dislike that I'm covered in goo. I have annoyed the bats. That makes me sad. I will... Ooh, black robes. Okay, get. And... get. Wool was dyed in a bath of dreadroot and iron salt, and then woven to warm, broad shoulders. Aavak, is the first month also the second best month? And if not, how does it rank in months? The first month is you're basically having a taste and deciding if you like it. If you resub, so you have a second month, and that meant you'd liked it enough to stay. So that's the best month. And then the third is the second best month, and so on and so forth after that. You, salt encrusted cloth robe, salt encrusted two-hander. I'll take that. Bat corpse. Ooh, painted leather armor. Let's have a look at you. Near the location of Serrated, Zaraduct IV was captured by bandits. He murdered their leader with a vessel of the fates made of fate, and was thenceforth known as Omen Dancer. Duly noted. I'll definitely take that. I am burdened. I am sad by being burdened. I feel the chainmail is probably some of the least money for weight that I'm going to have, so I'm going to just drop that one. What on earth happened over here? What a mess. Excuse me. It didn't have to be like this, spider. It really didn't. You could have gone on living a lovely spider life. But instead you decided to have a fight. You fool. What we got here? Bear jerky I approve of. And a cracked lens, sure. Most embarrassing was stepping onto a map and being immediately stoned to death by baboons. You know what? Sure, that actually probably ranks quite high. If, like, you had a decent character and you just showed up on a map and they just pelted you, like they were surrounding you and immediately attacked. that would frustrate me. Fair enough. Crab chain stun is rough, and shake it off is money there. Actually, yeah, shake it off is probably really, really good. How did it for 20 minutes? I'm back. What have I missed? We're currently going through the route to try and sort out the water vine. However, I am over encumbered. I'm starting to think maybe I should turn around. Scavenger would be nice because I'd start gathering little bits and bobs everywhere. Jab would be good simply because it would mean that I would immediately attack, because I do attack frequently enough with my offhand skill, with my offhand daggers. And so I think it makes sense to get that going. Green goo. Not sure that's the best thing for me. Hello. Salt encrusted snapdraw corpse. I would like to know what else is going on down here. Yeah, I want to go and explore. I'll pop your mind first. Which of us is the better shot at long range? Me. With pistols, no less. Slender? Gentling? What? You pass by a wet, slender gentling cone. A wet bronze... Oh, I've already got the gentling cone. What on earth is a gentling cone? -1 ego. Cannot be removed once equipped. Oh, gentling. Ah. In wallpaper and acrylic, the pain of experience is smoothed away in the uniform child's cone. Arterial clamps peek out from the interior surface. The cone is fastened by a brass chain, adorned by beads of glass, and branded on the apex with the holy rhombus, a sign of the price of innocence. Okay. That would suck. Jewel encrusted. Okay. Much more valuable than normal. Get. Masterwork bronze dagger. Get that one too. Scores critical hits quite often. Would this be better than what we've already got? I wonder. Not sure on that one. I'm gonna say no, probably. I think the most awful death was getting stuck on a web or assault puddle with low strength character and then getting eaten by a salt kraken? Well, that doesn't sound very nice for you at all. Hello. Don't want any of that. Right, we got through. Let's explore a little bit more, I guess. Continuing to try and follow the river. We've found a quilted shawl and a stun rod that I also picked up. It's a skin. I don't mind grabbing an extra water skin, sure. Torch, a wet vinewood sap mask, a torch, a wet snapdraw corpse, don't really care. About the corpse at least. Alright, let's find out what's going on down here. Nothing much except... Wait, that looks suspicious. Dilute salt. Kind of feel that I should be heading back right now just to get some of this stuff out of my inventory. Because I am overburdened by all of this gubbins. And that's only going to get worse with time. So sadly, I think I need to head back. And up. That's what we're going to do. Head on up for now. We can come back down this way. Go, and this is the last area. And there we are. Right, let's go and trade off a bunch of stuff. I also want to pick up a load more bandages if I can. What on earth is happening? Did the dog go wild? Did someone get killed in here? Oh. Yes, we did. Okay. I don't know why the dog went wild and killed a bunch of people, but it did. Where's my drone mad merchant friend? Hello, drone mad merchant friend? Would you like to go back to... There we are. Right. I would like to trade. I do not have many of the things that I want, sadly. I will sell all of these to you, though. All the quilted shawls. So many weapons. Yeah, you can have... Well, maybe I should keep the stun rod so I break... No. There's a part of me that wants to break them down, but... I think I won't. I'm going to get rid of all of those bronze tags. We'll have 2 leftovers for me. The neck ring is trade goods, so... And it's more valuable than the copper nugget, so I think actually I'll keep that one. Right, that's an awful lot of money. It's glorious. I say it's an awful lot of money, it's really not. But let's have a look if there's something I would like. Yeah, no, water is heavy. Absolutely. It's one of the beautiful things about this game is your money is weighty. It's also the thing you need to live. So you're discouraged from just amassing enormous amounts of wealth. Because, yeah, that gives you a great amount of time that you can survive if you're out there. Because generally food is easy to come by. It's water that's hard. But it is massively slowing you down. I think I'll grab those. The vine wafers, sure. We don't want the glow sphere. I might not... I'm tempted to take the honey, maybe. Hey, it's Alex. How you doing? Are we completely mutated and or cyborg yet? I mean, we started mutated. Let's see if you got enough for this. Yes, you do. I'll take it, but I'm going to try and sell a bunch of this by buying stuff from Archive. But for my character attacks, also, hello, mate. How are you doing? Here are my mutations. I've got 4 arms. I'm faster than normal. I've got night vision. I can't really tell how badly hurt I am, only that I'm hurt. I have clairvoyance. I can make people's heads pop with my mind, and I can also create walls around things so that I can hold them still while I pop their minds. And it works quite well. But also, chat, let's get a shout out going for Italics here. How are you doing, buddy? What have you been up to this weekend? I believe the last I saw, you had achieved a helmet, a suit, a torso, a backpack, a multi-tool, and you were heading off on a mining adventure in your Zero to Hero Star Citizen stream. I, too, like to pretend everyone around me is popcorn before I pop them. I mean, the popcorn step seems unnecessary, honestly. Why don't you just accept that they are muling men things and that you're popping those? Why must you reduce it to popcorn? I feel it's even more funny when you realize that they can feel their brain starting to swell inside their brain box. It's only the way the power works. Oh, I see. Fair. Cast finger guns. I think I've mentioned that before, McRollocks, that I actually had a character in Stars Without Number that used to do that. Because they had the telekinesis, psionics, and so would basically do finger guns and fire mind bullets. It was very fun. I enjoyed role-playing that character. Right. I would like to trade, and at this point I should be able to buy something interesting, I would think. I could buy a data disk solar cell. I could learn that, maybe. Normality gas grenade. High capacity mod. Learning to build solar cells might not be a bad one, though. But I kind of like the idea of having mods. And learning those specifically, so I'm going to pick that one up. Going to promptly try and learn it if I can. Learn. Oh, I need Tinker 1 for that. Right. Have I really not got Tinker 1? No, and I need 19 intelligence before I can get it. Okay, fair enough. I'm dumb. I've just been called dumb by the game, and the game isn't lying. I am. Alright, I would like to trade for a bunch of bandages, please. All 6 of them. Thank you. I want to be able to stop bleeding when I am bleeding. It feels like it'll be a very useful ability. Italics cost me 96k channel points. What? But yes, Italic says, we went off on a grand desert hike, which was a big swing and a miss, but then we followed that up with a big swing and a home run with a random in-game chat. Oh, what happened? All right, you know what? I'm going to have to check out the VODs, because that sounds like it has potential for some great fun. Or was that the one who gave you the lift? No, that happened before the mining. Right. We are going to be heading back down into the Caves of Qud once again. Punk. And we're going to go down straight away. Down again. I do like this ability. And down again. And at this point, we start following the water. All the way to the north. Largely don't care what's around here. Only I do now. Alright. We've got a null worm. We've got a cannibal. And we've got a snapjaw. I think I'm going to pop the null worm. Okay, that's done. Everything's moving around there. Ooh, we've got a... is that a white eyeless crab? That's not too much of trouble, actually. Hello. Got you. Are you going to be an issue for me? Or am I largely going to be able to just stab you and get you bleeding? Let's have a look. Equipped with a witchwood wreath and jewel-encrusted stun rod, I dislike that enormously. In fact, I kind of hate it. Right, I'm going to pop up a wall. And then I'm going to shoot you to death. Good. Barely doing any damage to this bloody thing. Okay, there we go. Right, let's wait end turns until our abilities come back off cooldown. There's a problem right there. The quickness is definitely helping us right now. When was the last time you played Qud, Alex? Well, he said, I did get a lift, but I convinced someone to go on a treasure hunt with me looking for a hidden cave. Oh, did you find the hidden cave? Oh, honestly, maybe the treasure was the friends you made along the way. Right. Let's have a quick gander at that. I forget what a Richwood Wreath does. Nothing, apparently. Okay. The jewel-encrusted stun rod, though. Let's have a look at you. Okay, well, I mean, it should be decent value, definitely. Oh, dear. I kind of disapprove. Pop. That'll do. Hi. I am very happy with the way that the daggers are working for us. Oh, I've been cornered. That is not what I wanted to see. Okay. How much damage are you taking? Badly wounded. Good. I was a bit concerned about that. Not gonna lie. We're generally going to continue following the water. Nope. No. I'd rather not be hit right now. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna stay down here. I'm going to wait. End turns. Hello. So, what I need to do is not what I was originally going to do. That is instead, I'm going to wall you off. And then I will sunder your mind in a second. As soon as sunder mind is available. Pop. They're easy enough to kill. But they do a lot of damage. Let's stick around here. Are my limbs alright? As I'm aware, yes. I last played Qud in 2022. Wild that it's been that long. Feels like yesterday. It always does for me as well, Alex. Like, it can be a long time between playthroughs, and yet it'll feel like it was only recently that I did it. Alright, once more, I want to pop this over there, and we are going to pop the mind of the slumberling by first building a wall around it, and then sundering its brain. And this is just going to keep building up and building up. I've got a bit of a nosebleed from, you know, melting someone else's brain with my brain. But there we go. 53 damage at the end from the cumulative trauma of my mental assault. And 525 experience is mine. I deeply approve. I will take that fine wafer as my victory. Hop. Bronze battle axe. Would that be worth me taking? Maybe. I'll grab that. Alright. A slender club and a human corpse. Maybe I'll grab the slender club since it's going to be a little bit lighter. Oof. No. Disapproved. Bloody glow moths. Hate the things. Right. We are going to wait end turns again. Let's open this area up. Yeah. I just want to remove you out of existence. Everything else I can more or less fight. But you in particular are a problem. Oh. Now I have to go up there and deal with them because of that. Alright. Can I please hit the bear? Load. Right. Bear died. I'm stuck. Disapprove of being stuck. Okay, now we can wait end turns. Refresh my abilities. And use 4. Won't. Okay, clear. Hello. Nullworm corpse, Snapmore corpse, a pair of crocossins. I always love picking up crocossins. I never wear them, but I love picking them up. Go. We've got what looks like some trash there. Tar encrusted bones. Okay. Hello. Go. Right. Wooden buckler, don't care for it. Okay, I'll take a willowy leather whip, I guess. I don't know if there's fighting over there. Is the beetle fighting a bat? Might be. Right, we've got to continue following following the river, I think. But I would like to see if there's more for me to investigate over here. And there is. There we go. Gained another level. We're now level 9. Gained 1 hit point, 82 skill points, 1 mutation point, 1 attribute point. Which means, at long last, we can again mutate. I can pop down an attribute point, and I'm going to need it in agility or intelligence, depending on where I want to go. If I want to continue building out my... if I want to do tinkering skills, I have to take intelligence up to 19. But if I want the next skill over here... the next short bait skill, I need agility. But 19 will give me tinkering level 1. I may build items from low tier schematics, and I get 1 free schematic. You can also recharge energy cells and capacitors. Just to be clear, I could be playing Qud right now, but instead I'm watching Aavak play Qud and doing some light chores. I mean... Well, night-night. Have to head out. Thanks for the great time and chatting. Do tell me how my adventure ends sometime. I will do, Snipessan. You have a good one, mate. Thank you so much for dropping by. I think I kind of want to go down the Tinker route. So for now, intelligence is where we're going to pop that point. Then Tinker 1. Two-faced Serrated. Ooh. Which one, chat? Which one do you think? I'm fairly certain the two-faced means that I could wear 2 masks. Like if I put the two-faced mod on a mask, it gives me another face slot. Oh, Zangiri, I'm so sorry, mate. It says, I just woke up soaking wet from a terrible nightmare. Serrated for knives sounds very powerful, yeah. I moved to my tower because I'm about to have a nap. And Twitch Game gave me a NVIDIA ad in Korean. Well, what do peeps think? Both are good, but Serrated gives you other people's faces. Okay, you've won me over with that. Well done. You have a flash of insight and scribe a data disk. Item mod, Serrated. You've gained the ability Recharge. Okay, there we go. Well, first and foremost, I want to learn these. High capacity, learn. Learned high capacity. Okay, learn Serrated. Tinkering. You don't have any schematics. That is a lie. Control tab, switch modifications. High capacity. Bit cost. High capacity. This item is increased. Oh, so it's batteries would use that. Serrated. Oh. It only works on axes, chat. I can't put it on my daggers. Now I wish I'd taken... Oh, man. Unless... No. Rocks, what? That doesn't sound right. Hold on. Because it's like... Don't battle axe... Or maybe it's only like two-handed weapons or something. Let me remove all of my daggers. Yep, Serrated only goes on a bronze battle axe. It used to go on everything. This is a tragic day. Oh, I see now. It's just axes and long blades. That is incredibly lame. That sucks. Yeah. Yeah, it does a bit. Oh well, we now know. Give all the limbs we could have been separating from their owners by now. I can't stream, lucky me! Hello, Oak, how you doing, buddy? I mean, I guess I could go for a long blade, since, you know, certain stances will work quite well with that. But that does suck a bit. A serrated axe isn't exactly intuitive. I mean, yeah, because if you take Dismember, then axes naturally have that. Yeah, experience is what you get when you don't get what you want. Yogbod, that is sorry, Yobgod, rather. That is a very, very good way of putting it. I approve. I certainly approve. Oh well. What we can do, though, is mutate. Tunk. Are you sure you want to spend 4 mutation points? Yes. Okay, we can get... Ooh. Oh, okay. I can choose a mutation, Temporal Fugue. You quickly pass back and forth through time, creating multiple copies of yourself. Or Mass Mind. You tap into the aggregate mind and steal power from other espers. Refreshes all mental mutations. Cooldown is not affected by willpower. Each use attracts slightly more attention from psychic interlopers. Small chance each round for another esper to steal your powers. Minus 200 reputation with the Seekers of the Sightless Way. And Mental Mirror. You reflect mental attacks back at your attackers. When you suffer a mental attack while Mental Mirror is off cooldown, you gain +4 to mental armor. If the attack then fails to penetrate your mental armor, it's reflected back at your attacker. I mean, Mental Mirror, if we continue building our mental attributes, it kind of feels that that was the good idea. So I think I'm going to grab that one. Gain the activated ability, Mental Mirror. You gain Mental Mirror. When you suffer a mental attack while Mental Mirror is off cooldown, blah blah blah. Alright. I'm starting to worry that we are going to start seeing Glimmer soon. Right, at this point then, let's go for long blades, I think is the next one. Long blade proficiency. It'll give me the defensive or aggressive stance, but ultimately I want dueling stance. It's going to take me quite a bit to get to. And I'm now going to have to also bump intelligence just to get dueling stance. But alright, we can do it. It's a bit of time, but we can make it happen. The other thing I was kind of thinking about is... when you choose ingredients to cook with, you can choose up to 3 instead of 2. Meals cooked with 3 ingredients bestow a more powerful status. I could take butchery. We're killing a lot of things, and I feel that we would get a lot of stuff out of it, but I guess spicier is a better option first. So that's going to allow me to make more meals, ultimately. I hate that you're over there. Oh, that hurt. Ah, oh, damn it. I knew that was a bad place to be. And Sundermind was on recharge. Bloody glow moths. No. But it happens like that. I was in a bad place. I was swimming. I shouldn't have engaged. Or my force wall was off cooldown. I could have thrown up the force wall and then run away. That is what I should have gone for. Oh, I initially missed this sub-thread. The dreams are a thing. What? Yeah, no, the moths are super rough. Because they're just so incredibly capable. That critical, though, was brutal. If I could have been out of the water, my dodge value would likely have kept me going, but yeah, it is just the way it was. Ultimately, I shouldn't have engaged. What I should have done is thrown up the force wall. I could have put a force wall across this area, or just around the moth, and then backed out. Oh well, we got to level 9. That's not terrible for a chill stream. Snipessan, oh poor Snipessan, they left just before they got brutally killed by a glow moth. Alright, let's have a quick look at the setup. This game ended on Sunday, 16th of June 2024 at 7:17:57. Wow, it is almost 20 past 7 in the morning for me. Killed by a glow moth at level 9, survived for 10,755 turns, found 1 layer. The most advanced artifact in your possession was a pair of wet bounding boots. Played in classic mode, of course. It's the only mode to play in. You read, what a hideous thing, unabridged. You read, I've read a couple of things, I guess. You arrived in Joppa, did all of these things. Fetch a trinket for an old man, fetch another trinket for an old man, discovered the location of a couple of things. Genome destabilized and you gained the force wall mutation. You journeyed to the Rust Wells. With your help, Archive detected a strange signal. You discovered the location of the lakes of Igazor. Your genome destabilized and you gained a mental mirror mutation. On the 11th of Kisu X, you were killed by a glow moth. The final message were, you died. As far as final messages go, that's fairly reasonable. But yeah, the best thing would have been to drop the force wall, I think. But there we are. That is going to be it. It always happens suddenly. No, you're absolutely right, Alex. When you die in Caves of Qud, it's never a slow spiral downwards. Like, there are so many there are so many different games where you know you're dead hours before you die. Actually, RimWorld is a really good example of that. There are times where you realize that you are on a spiral downwards, and you just, the time that it is necessary to repair and like recover from the last loss is just enough time for the next fight to happen, and so you're never making any ground. You're just recovering the ground that you'd lost, and you never quite recover all of it, and so you're gradually slipping further and further and further behind the curve because, you know, time is marching on. And there are times when you see that coming hours ahead of its arrival. And it's a very unsatisfying way to go, I feel. At least with Qud, it's quite often the case that you die thinking, I'm amazing, this is great, I am in no threat whatsoever in this area right now, and then, oh my god, I'm 3 turns, you're dead. And I genuinely feel that I enjoy that more.